Hey, this is sounding wavy. This is like a nice little vibe right here. Yo, what's good people? It's Ocean. Welcome to the video, welcome to the channel. Look what came in. Jeez, we got that 100k plaque coming, presented to Ocean for passing 100k subscribers. Looking nice, he just slots in nicely right there. But yeah man, I'm feeling like really grateful today. That's all down to you lot, so thank you once again. Even though we've gone past quite a bit past 100k, we're almost at 200k. Thank you. Today I want to do like a DJ Mustard kind of vibe beat. You know, the ones where he flips like the 90s R&B sample into like a club banger. That's what I want to try and do today. I haven't really made a beat like this, maybe ever. I don't think I've ever made a beat like this. So I'm going to switch it up. I'm going to challenge myself and try and make something like that today. Before we get into the video though, if you haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe button right now, because the journey to 200k, it continues. And also follow me on Instagram at ProdByOcean. Let's get into the beat.
Ocean gang or drown.
I've been going through some songs, some 90s R&B songs, and I think the one that I want to flip today is called Let's Chill by Guy. This one is an absolute classic. Let me play like a little snippet. I think it's gonna sound sick. I love that song. First thing I'm gonna open up is Serato's sample and drag in that song. And I'm just gonna try and find a place that I can chop. I think from that chill part. Chill. But this BPM is way too fast. I'm just gonna drop it a little bit. I think that will do, like around there. And then I'm thinking just to like move this up an octave. I think that will work, that sounds good. So that's gonna be like a perfect loop. Slow passing it a bit. I want to add like the actual chords that go along with this. I don't know what they are, so I'm gonna like see if I can find a YouTube tutorial which explains like how to play this song on the piano. Then I'm just gonna literally copy it and put the chords in.
A few moments later.
I managed to find the chords online. I literally just penciled in exactly what they said. This is how it sounds. Boom, 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 boom. I'm gonna control everything and go to MIDI transform, hit humanize and just like select and operate. And then I'm also gonna go to region. Let's quantize it first to 1/16 and then Q flam it. I usually go for the plus 196. And then as you can see, it kind of does like that strumming effect. But I don't want it to strum in the same sections. So I'm gonna select some notes, quantize them, and just shorten some notes, make it a bit random. Alright, let's duplicate that. Command D, drag that down, move that back in place, and I don't know, I'm just gonna try and find an instrument that layers well with the piano. I like that. All right, let's make sure that's all in time by quantizing it. And then I'm gonna repeat that over, join that up, and then just for a switch up here. Boom. I'm I'm thinking I might even just layer it with one more sound, so like when I arrange it out, there's a bit more variation. So let's duplicate that again. I'm gonna duplicate the chords, drag that down, and then open up another SRX plugin and see if I can find something. So I got this sound up right here. Might even just put this one to the left. And then maybe we'll just try and up, hear how that sounds. Ooh, that sounds cool. Gonna control everything, repeat that over a few times. And then for the variation, we'll have in the bells here. And then for the third part, I might even just take out the sample. Alright, I like that. I'm gonna bounce this out as an audio file, then drag it back in as I always do. I think it sounds nicer, pitched down a bit, like around here. Might even just like low pass it a bit more. Bam, 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 bam. That one should work. And then I'll just pan this slightly to the right. I'm definitely hearing a triangle on this. I think I'm going to play in the hi-hats just to like have different velocities to them. I think I might have overdone it with some of them. Make sure that's all quantized. Let's turn that velocity down a bit. Let's turn that one down a bit. And that last kick comes in a bit too late. There we go. I got these bongo sounds from Splice. I kind of want it to be like a back and forth, like da da do do. So let's put this one in first. Something like that. I'm going to turn that one down, pan that to the right, drag that in. Maybe I'll pan that one like all the way to the right, and then with this new one, we're going to pan it all the way to the left. Something like that. So I feel like DJ Mustard has like a kind kind of like a distinct sound when it comes to the bass. There's so many different ways I'm sure you can do it, but I found one that sounds kind of similar in Nexus, so I'm gonna pull that up, and it's called this one right here, Lazy Bass. So I'm just gonna take off that delay, take off that reverb, and then just try and find a pattern that goes with this. First of all, as always, make sure it's all selected, Q to quantize that. Might even like move that down an octave. Let's turn this down though, so it's super loud. Let's like low pass it a bit, so it has like more of a sub bassy feel. Alright, so let's rearrange this into a full beat. Just gonna repeat that over. Let's chop up the sample, duplicate it so I know like exactly where things are. Just makes it easier to rearrange. And I've also added in a snap. So first things first, for the beginning, maybe I'll just have, we could just have that. And then we start going into the bass and stuff. Let's take away the claps. Let's take away the kick. And then for some variation in the bass actually, I'm gonna drag that down and take away the low pass. Maybe even take away the open hats. Pull this in a bit. And then I guess for like the first part of the verse, we can have the bass here again, take away the other bass, take away the kicks. We'll have this section of the sample. Then after that, we can just bring in the kicks, take away the bass. So it's just like a little breakdown there. And then we'll have this section again. And it will just repeat. Something simple like that I think works. Hey, this is sounding wavy. This is like a nice little vibe right here. That is how you flip those old school 90s R&B songs into like bangers, DJ Mustard style. That's my take on it. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please, please, please hit that thumbs up button. Really, really helps the video out. Got some cool stuff coming on the way, so definitely stay tuned. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you, and I'll see you in the future.